Right, you're going to like this one, I hope. I'll just show you what I've done in preparation. Right, I'm in this middle ground here, I'm going to have some buildings and stuff. So I've mixed my colours up for that. And what I'm going to do, see how them colours are quite stiff, they're not dripping. What I'm going to do some scraping out on my buildings. So I want that faded colour to look quite far away, but I need a thicker paint to scrape out. So I've mixed in Chinese white with all them colours, so that I've just got that thicker paint to scrape with. I did it with a thinner paint, and it did still work, but I just think it'll work because I've already done a version of this. So, but that's my plan. I think it'll work better like that, make it easier for me. So a bit of time. You could do it with gouache as well. If you ain't got no Chinese white, you can mix a tiny bit of gouache in. But you'll need less of that. If you use gouache, you'll need a bit less. Or gouache, whatever it's called. I think gouache is still a form of watercolour paint anyway. I think it is. I'm not sure. Right, let's crack on, because I want to be fast. Right, I've got one brush, but I'm going to put my colour on, and then I'm going to use that brush for softening my colour in. Right, so let's get a sky in. I think actually I might dampen my paper before I even start, shall I? I've got a few splashes of paint on this paper. I've only just noticed. Right, let's have a go at this. I don't think you'll tell bit time I've done. There's some tiny splashes around there. I don't think you can really see them. Right, so it goes across there, and it sort of fades out as it goes across there. Right, let's get this and just soften that in. Tell you what, I'll soften in. You know that where it's dripping down? I think I'm going to get a nice cloud shape and just get that with that. Just get that cloud shape there. That bit dripping looks quite nice, so I'll leave that. Right, you know what? I forgot to mix it. I've got some cream colour. I've got a bit here. Got some cream colour mixed up here. I'm going to pop a tiny bit of cream colour into this sky. Tiny little bit, not much. I think there's a tiny bit of pink in there and all. I'll stick a bit of that in and all. Just a tiny bit, just up there like that, look. Just into there. More on this side, I think, than the other side. There, nice, I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to bop in. Oh, I think there's too much on my brush. Tiny bit of pink into that. Just like that. Oh yeah, you can just see that, can't you? Just. That's good, that's what I want. So you can only just see it there. And then back in with that blue at bottom. Just shake my brush. Splashing paint everywhere. Right, a bit of blue back in this bottom bit here. Then that's my sky finish. Then I'll bring that up on that side. There, that's that finish then. And I'll bring it down there a bit. I'll give it a dab. I'm going to dry that now and then put some background hills in. That looks nice to me. It's faint, but when I dry this you'll hardly see it, but I've got quite a faint background on this anyway, so right. That'll do it. It ain't got to be bone dry actually. Right, just some more of that blue. I think I don't even add a tiny tad of that purple. Tiny tad. You know what? A tiny dabble of that cream colour and all. That'll look well nice. I'm going to bring this right up to there. Same with this. Look how faint that is. That's faint, but that's where I want. I'm going to come to there, through to about there. Then I'm going to swap to me damp brush and grab it quick before it dries. I don't want a line, and just fade this out like that. That's nice. Dab more in. dab more, a tiny bit, not much. Just in there like that. Oh, I like that. I'm happy with that. Just dab across there a bit more. There, I like that. I think I'll give that a tiny dry as well. Just why not? That'll do, that's dry enough for that. Right, get me damp brush again now. And I'm going to just dampen in bottom of this here, ready for my next layer, because I don't want to end up with an hard edge. Right, now I've got that same colour on my brush, but I'm going to add a dab more of that cream colour, a dab more of that purple, just see what that looks like. Yeah, that's quite nice. And then I'm going to add a tiniest dab of green, see what that looks like. Right, let's have a look on paper. There, oh, that's looking quite nice. I think what I want, tiny dab more of green. I just basically need it to look closer than that one. Tiny more dab of green. If it looks closer than that one, then we're winning. That's nice. Up across there, blending down here. Blending down here. It don't matter too much, this bit at the bottom on that end is going to be covered with a bush. There, I think we've got a decent soft edge on that. Just a bit more blue and just cover into there. As I go lower, I can add a bit more blue in it, as long as it's got that green on top. Oh, that's nice. Let's give that a bit of texture and all. I'll dab more of that green in, just in some places. There. I hope I haven't overworked that. I hope not. I think it's alright. There. A bit of a thing there. Don't worry about that. That's my little tip for the day. You get that in, bit of fluff or wherever it is, don't worry. Take it out after, when it's dried. There, that'll do me. That's sound. Right, I think there's a bush in here now. Right, let's have a look. Let's get. I always have some spare paper outside, and my spare paper outside is covered in paint, so I need to get a fresh bit. I've been meaning to do it for ages. A bit of that, and a bit of that. Let's try this. So I want some bushes here. Yeah, I'm testing my colour outside, and my paper what I'm testing it with, it's covered in paint. So I can't really see what I'm doing. That's looking nice at that. This is just my background bush. Into there like that. It softens in. I think that'll be good. I'll move it across there a bit. I think something like that. There, into there. This just fades down into there, sort of thing. Something like that. I think that looks okay. Do we try and soften it a bit on this top bit? I think it looks a bit. Not sure if it's looking a bit too close. It's looking a bit too close. Probably soften out. Get this little brush here, just water on it, and just get a dab with that. That might soften it a bit. It's looking a bit close. There. That's it. Something like that. And then another dab with this. That's distanced it back a bit. Look, that looks alright, doesn't it? I think. Hopefully. Right, so that's that. Now then, right. Get this brush now. Got another brush. Right, squeeze water out of that. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do some negative painting now for these trees. This is where all my buildings comes in. So, right, let's have a look, see what I can do. I want, I think, more of my darker colours around here. So I'll come in there like that, into there. Oh, that looks nice. Into there. That's giving me my tree shapes, look. Running negative painting. So a bit of that one. Blending my colours around, look. Just don't want this all the same colour. You know what, I'm going to blend this colour, these colours, into here as well. That's nice. Blend a bit in there. And then I'll come back with that green. And blend a bit back down. Blend them two into each other, that'll look nice. There. Oh, I like that. Perfect. Then, while I've got that there, I'm just going to blend in some rooftops and stuff across back of there, look. Some right up there, like that, look. They're little rooftops and things, miles away. Try not to. Don't worry about detail on that. Little rooftops and things, right. These ones down here are closer. So let me get back into this brush and just re-wet some of this. I'm getting like another layer in there like that, look. Nice. That's good. Right. Get some rooftops in here. These are going to be closer. All little rooftops and things. Little bits of highlights of stuff. That way, on that way. Some bits and bobs in here. See that? Just little hints of rooftops and things, so you can see these are going to be houses. That's it. Right, let's have some of this reddish colour here. I'm varying my colours all the time with this. There's a great big rooftop in here. Pop it in there. So it's a great big and about there. Like that. Oh, look at that. Looks like there's something there like that. Like that, like the corner of an house, if you know what I mean. Something like that. And then I'll have some more sort of big ones coming in there. One there. One there. Oh, that's looking good. I like that. Right, nearly got this outline done good. What time we're on? 13 minutes. I need to move on. Get a move on. Far too slow. Let's have some of this, more of this bluish colour down here. It's looking a bit samey with this colour. See, I'm blending up into this one now, look. I've got quite a faint colour, but that's okay. That's what I want. Nice bluish colour in there. Some more roofs in here, look. These around here just seem to be loads of just random roofs everywhere. There. These are all smaller than that other one. Actually, that's snapping off. Snap that off, look. We're snapping up anyway. I'll do a few with that. There. Oh, that looks good. Are they showing? Try to just re-wet that bit. They're not showing. If they're not showing, re-wet it. Should do it. That's better. Look at that. Oh, I dropped it. There, got it. Right then. Right, as we come back here, so some of that purple colour, that looks nice. As we come back here, it looks like some sort of avenues or something, where they're all, the roofs are like lining up. Looks cool. It's a nice dark colour there. And up there. There. A bit of that red looks nice. It's a reddy colour. Into there. Something like that. Got to get in with this Right, so down up here there's some things like this, look, it's just like the streets, you know what I mean? You can see like streets going up. There's one about there, there's another one about here. And they're just going up like that. And then even on some I might even put some little front bits like that. Why not? Look like a little. Get some little chimneys on some and all, look. That'll look good, alright. Yeah, or some little chimneys. I want it middle of that one. Right, oh, that looks cool. Oh, wow. Alright, get some, let's have some more. A few more random ones around there. I think sort of around here. There's a few random bits. You know what? Look on this line here. I'm going to try and blend that in with some scrapes. Let's make that look like there's some streets coming down at an angle like that, look, in that background there. All this stuff works. Bad does it that? That don't look bad at all to me. And then I think what I'm going to need to do, let's get this brush and do it. I think some of these colours here, let's take a bit of this one. I think they're going to need softening in. It's sort of just soften into this other colour. So I'm going to attempt to do that. I don't know how successful I'll be, but I'm going to attempt to. Oh, yes. There. Add a bit more water. Blend a bit more. Oh yeah, that's looking like it's going to work. Look. Oh wow. Some of that looks like little roofs and stuff, so I'll just leave some bits in what do look like that. Get some of this. Just do a few more little scrapes and all. Up there. It's getting fainter. Alright, let's get this is just pretty much just pure water now. And just blend all that proper in. There, that's nice. There, I'm happy with that. So that's that done. I'm gonna put some low lights in some of this in a minute, in a bit. Right. Now then, all this front bit to put in now. Let's have a look. So I'm into my greens now. Right. This is the best bit. I like this bit. There we are. All my greens going in there. Look. Oh, look at that. All overlay. Jubbly. Little bits of white highlights and stuff in there. This bottom bit I can just bash in. Bash that in. This is a bashed up brush designed to do that bashed up look. Smash the end of your height brush up, work exactly the same. Oh dear, I've got a cold. There, bash some of that in. It's right, it looks like I'm just bashing in, but I'm trying to think of tree shapes. Bash that in, and then I think let's go now to a really, really dark colour. Really dark green, and bash some little bits in with that. That's looking good. I think I might get that and just do a few little branches while that's wet. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? See that? How I did that? Just scraped in with card. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy in it. There. Nice. A few bits in there. A bit there. Go on them dark bits. Or your light bits, if you know what I mean. There. That looks alright. Let's get my rigger brush and chuck a few dark branches in and all. There we are. A bit sticking out there. There we are. Jobs are good. A couple of bits there. Oh, wow. Oh, that's enough. Don't get too carried away, innit? Right, so that's that. Right, while I've got this dark on, why don't I just stick Peter and Paul in out looking for worms. Peter, there's Paul. They're flying off over that way, it looks on it. Looking for a few worms and stuff. That's that. Right. Now, let me get an equal brush. Where's an equal brush? Let me have a look. Where we got? That'll do. Right. Get some of this paint again from these bit of the darker stuff. I'm just going to pop in some little low lights into some of this. Let's say my light's coming in this way, so sort of these bits here are going to be low lighted in, something like that. That can be low lighted in there, side of a building, bit of something under there, down there, look, bom, 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 bom. Just slight little bits. Let's melt that out so it not stuff standing out too much. Oh, I saw something a minute ago. Say there with that one like that. Melt that out. Just give me that little bit of extra detail. And this is a bit like when you're painting a wall in, right? You know, if you're painting a wall in and you put your bricks in, we don't go too mad with bricks, do we? That's what this is like. Right, see there, I'm going to light it inside of that one, but not that one. So that's got a bit there. Let's say a bit of, you can do darks on the side of some of these chimneys if you want. That's going to look good. It's going to accentuate these chimneys. We're running into a bit of time with this one, but I do think it's worth it for these extra details. Just give them a dab. They look a bit too strong, them chimneys. That's not bad. That's not bad. A few more dark bits down here, a bit there, and that one down there. These bits will show a bit more because they're closer. Say a bit of, sometimes like a bit of a thing under the roof there. Look, bit of a, let's get a dark colour, bit of some extra low lights under some of these roofs there. That one looks good. Let's take that down there. Yeah, some of these bits here, look, that can be some looks like a corner of an house there, look. In fact, that looks like something there. Just little bits of stuff like that. So I'll sit back and have a look. Yeah, that's looking like it's getting there. There's some little bits of stuff in this middle bit. Don't seem to be much happening in here, so I'll stick some bits in there. So some there, showing that roof a bit, something in there. That looks like a roof there. Let's put that one in. A bit of dark on top of there. We go in there. There we are, just pulling a few shapes and stuff out of that. I think we're about there at that. I think that'll do. Keep saying that'll do, and then I keep looking and thinking, oh, that'll look nice there. Let's fill that bit in there. Keep seeing more stuff, but don't get too carried away. You can come in a few more little bit. I need to go fast because I know you lot will get bored watching me. Keep going up top. Probably not too much detail up there actually, because that's far off. So let's give that a dab. That's got to stay far off up there. Oh, I know what I'm going to do up there. Right. I'm going to do this with some designer's white wash. If you're on proper watercolour paper, you'll be able to wash this out with just water. But I'm going to do it with some gouache because I'm only on cartridge paper. What's good, really good paper to paint on. No wrong with cartridge paper. Just make sure that's dry. But it's sensitive sort of thing. Right, I'm going to have a sort of church steeple or something roof there, something like that. I use that bit of white there, what's in there, and now that has a bit of a, yeah, that looks nice like that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do while I've got this white on here, especially in here in this dark bit. I'll pop some, use a bit, pop some white roofs in and stuff. May as well use it while I'm in here. A little dab of water. Some of this will fade right back anyway. You'll hardly see it. There's a bit there, isn't there? A big roof there, something there. There. May as well use that bit of paint up, and a couple of highlights and stuff. Just a few highlights with things. Get some in there, look. Some little bits. There. Something like that. That's plenty, I reckon. Just a hint at something in there. So that's like a steeple thing. Yeah, because that's so white, I think I'm going to have to just stick some extra bits in around it. That's standing out a bit much, that is. So some really white bits up here. So it looks like there's a bit more sun up there. Not make that stand out as much. Some bits in some of these bits, look. There. That'll do it. That'll do. That'll dry lighter anyway. I think one last thing that I'm going to do. What colour have we got on this brush? Let me wash this brush. Nearly done now. 27 minutes. Right, that's not bad. Not too bad. I'll squeeze that out thoroughly. Shouldn't mind getting a tidy bit of just whitewash. Just a little bit on this brush and just coming in and just getting a few bits of highlights just in here, look, just on some little bits. Do that with a bit of whitewash like that. And then I'll make this into some green. That's a bit of green and just get a few highlights out of that. There, I think that looks nice, and then just come up into some of them bits that just gives me that slightly more realistic edge. Whites and them greens there. Just gives me that touch of realism, that does. There. That'll do. That's it. Job's a good one. I'm going to finish it now so I get it done within half an hour. Oh, I haven't signed it, I'll do it after. City on beach, innit?